Hey sinners, Shannon Sinister here, and wanted to put some movies on your radar that are coming out this week. So let's check them out. So first one up is probably the most anticipated film, so I figured I would get that one out of the way first, which is Final Destination Bloodlines. It's a highly anticipated film. It's been 14 years since we got the fifth and final version of the franchise, and this is always a beloved one amongst the horror fans, so pretty excited about this one. So this film is directed by Zach Lipovsky and Adam B. Stein. The only movie I can find is a film called Freaks, which I have not seen, and as well as other like Disney related projects. So it's not a huge horror resume there, but you know maybe it'll be fun to see what they can pull off in this film. I don't know if you guys saw the teaser trailer, but it does look like they're continuing the tropes of all of the five films that we got. I know we're all hoping for more practical as opposed to CGI. I feel like the last two kind of relied, or maybe the last three rather, relied more on those effects as opposed to the first two, which makes them definitely stand out a lot more than the rest. But the story that ensued and making the fifth one surprisingly a prequel was also a nice little surprise as well. So we'll see what they do with this one. So the story revolves around a college student who's apparently having recurring nightmares, and she returns home to find apparently the one person that can help stop all of this, with basically these ensuing deaths that are going along throughout her family, throughout her entire family. So it's a pretty interesting dynamic. I like the little switch up here, and we'll see. So pretty excited about this one. Next one up is a film by Dean Puckett. This is called The Severed Son. I know that he's known for a film called The Sermon, so I'm excited to check that one out. So The Severed Son revolves around a woman named Magpie, I believe is how you say it. She lives in a very religious community. Apparently there's someone who gets murdered, and when the murder happens, the paranoia kind of happens amongst the community. This is also ran by the pastor, which happens to be her father. So everyone starts talking about apparently like a beast that lives amongst them, like more in the woods. So I don't know. I feel like this movie can kind of go either way. I'm kind of getting like not necessarily the witch vibes, but like more along the lines of like films that involve like maybe a witch hunt. It does look like a period piece. Basically that synopsis alone and maybe even the trailer alone, it's kind of given me somewhat of like M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, apparently talking about said beast, but throw in like a little witch hunt there as well. So I don't know. This one I might wait to stream it. There's nothing about it that's making me run to it, but I definitely want to put it on your radar because you never know. This one could surprisingly be a classic film. You never know with you. So last but not least, I'm still trying to unpack my thoughts about this one, but this one's called A Breed Apart. So this is a film by Griff and Nathan First. They're known for, it looks like kind of like, I don't want to say throwaway films. I hate putting it that way, but it's like 30 Days to Die and Lake Placid 3, amongst many, many others. They actually have a pretty long history, or Griff does anyway. Nathan looks like he's more of a composer. So this one is about, it's basically about a group of influencers. A group of social media influencers. They go to this remote island. There's apparently a contest going on for them to win the entire island. So as that unfolds and ensues, apparently the island is also filled with a pack of wild dogs. And if you see this trailer, they're climbing up, what looks like not a telephone pole, but like, I think it's like a cell phone tower, like they start climbing up that. So I'm like, I don't know what to make of this, to be honest with you. But it looks like it actually could be a pretty fun time. It's something I'll probably wait to stream, but I'm kind of getting like, almost like Sharknado or Snakes on a Plane or Piranha 3D vibes with this one. It definitely looks like Cujo turned up to 11, so it could go either way. It could be utterly ridiculous and so bad that it's great, or it could just kind of just be bad. But you never know. I'll probably wait to stream this one, but we'll see. Well, Sinners, that's it for this week. What do you think about these new releases? Are you excited for any of them? Let me know in the comments. But until next time, that's a cut.